Okay, so if you read the title or seen it in the thumbnail and your answer to the question, should 3 hour movies have an intermission, and your answer was anything other than no, what's wrong with you? Because the answer is no. No, they should not. It's not live theater. So welcome to this Michael movie rants slash discussion. I'm not really sure which one it is yet, but it's something that I wanted to talk about because it's something that happened last year that I completely forgot about, and even when I heard of it happening, I didn't do a video on it at the time. So I only remembered it there the other day, and I was like, this would make a this would be an interesting discussion video because boy howdy was this an actual thing. Last year for one of the big 3 hour films, I believe it was Killer of the Flower Moon. Um, I'm not 100% sure on that one. But it came out that there were certain cinemas, more than likely in the US, that introduced 5 minute intermissions um, in the film so that people could go to the bathroom or people could go, get more popcorn or what have you. It got to the point where, a lot of people started calling him out, like a lot of the directors are like saying, uh, was saying, look, if you do this to my film, I'll pull it out and you'll never get to, show one of my films again, type of thing. And again, if you think should these 3 hour films have intermissions, and you think yes, you're a moron. I'm sorry, but you just are. Because it is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my near 26 years of existing on this plane of existence. So, here's why I think so. Why I think you're a moron. Um, Number one, this isn't live theater. It isn't. Now, as well, I did see a creator on TikTok talking about how she wants intermissions for these movies, just so she can go to the bathroom and all that. Then here's what I have to say to that. If you want these things just so that you can have a bathroom break so you don't miss the film, don't fucking go to the cinema then. It's that simple. Use your five head here. Just don't go to the fucking cinema if you want intermissions for 3 hour films. Like, again, 3 hours is a long time. I went to see Oppenheimer. I sat down in the cinema for the full 3 hours, didn't leave my seat until the film was finished. You want to know how I managed to do that and not need to go to the bathroom? Well, I did one of two things. One, I didn't bother with a drink. Um, and two, I actually went to the bathroom before the film starts. You know, using my big brain here. Go to the bathroom before the movie starts if you're going to be worried about missing something for having to go to the bathroom because you're afraid that you're going to miss out. There is also a third option. There is an app, I don't remember the name of the app, where it basically tells you the right time to go where to the bathroom when nothing of massive importance is happening to the film. Those are the key times to do it, or like if you're 5 minutes late, it fills you in, type of thing. I don't remember the name of it, nor would I ever use something like that because if I'm going to the cinema, I'm going to see this movie from beginning to end. And yeah, I just three having an intermission on a 3 hour film is wild. It is absolutely wild. It just shows you have little to no attention span if you're not able to if you're wasting your money going to the cinema. Now, I don't know what the ticket prices are for everywhere else. I only know what it's like for my local cinema. Thankfully, my local cinema is very cheap to buy tickets depending on the time of day. If you go before 3, it's going to be 10.95 for a ticket. If you're going after 3, it's going to be 12.50 per person for a ticket, which is really cheap compared to most cinemas now. Like most cinemas, I think there's like 20 for a ticket. More if you want these premium seats, which is literally just the middle of the fucking cinema. Um, And then, of course, you have your popcorn, your drinks if you're going down that route. I usually will just go for the popcorn and then I'll get a drink after the film is finished. But yeah, I let me know what you think of this because it is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's not live theater. If you're going to be spending this amount of money going to see a film, the least you can do is either go to the bathroom before or I don't know, wait for it to go on streaming. That way, if you need to do stuff, you can just pause it and come back to it later instead of worrying about missing out on things. Like, I don't mind 3 hour films. If it's something that interests me, I'll sit down and watch it. Again, Oppenheimer is the one example here. Um, so yeah, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. So yeah, that's my take on it. Let me know what your take on it is in the comments below, and I'll see you all on the next upload, I guess.